Take a chance. Take a dare. Play the game of Double Dare. With the host of Double Dare, Alex Trebek.
Thank you. Dean. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I deserve it, but we must go on. Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to Double Dare as we start our second week in this new time slot. Hopefully, we keep attracting new viewers. If you're joining us for the very first time, let me explain that Double Dare is a game of knowledge and nerve, and you're going to have no trouble whatsoever following along with us. Right now, though, I'd like all of the folks in our studio audience to give a warm round of applause to our returning champion who is about to face the spoilers. Let's bring on Miss Janet McGirt. Hi, Janet. How are you doing today? You look very calm.
I'm getting cooler.
Yeah? Well, you should be. She's feeling very cool and calm today, and one reason for that is because so far on Double Dare, she's done very nicely to the tune of $6,050 in cash winnings. And on our last program, Janet mentioned that she's been doing it for the girls. The girls had a bet backstage that they were going to outscore the men on Double Dare. And right now, Janet has a chance to pick up $5,000 in clash. It'll be a clash, but she's going to try to pick it up in cash against the spoilers. These, ladies and gentlemen, are the spoilers. They are here to try to prevent our champion from winning that $5,000. Each of the spoilers is a PhD, and I'm going to introduce them one at a time for you now. Spoiler number 1 is Dr. Kathy Iseri. Spoiler number 2 is Dr. Emmett Keeler. And spoiler number 3 is Dr. William Freeman. There they are, our spoilers, and we'll shut them off so they can't hear what we are saying out here. Now, you've done it once. Let's see if you can do it again. The 8 clues that lead to the identity of our subject are on this board. Let's see the answer at the top. Werewolves. Now, we had the doggondest time trying to think of a category for that, and we found it was too difficult to categorize, so there is no category. All right? That may work in your favor. Good luck. Let's see if you can give away 4 clues and stump the spoilers.
Okay. Number 6 to start.
Number 6. All right. In the movies, they return to human form when killed. Don't we all? What do you want to do with that one? You can give it to the spoilers and try to stump them, or you can use one of the 4 passes we allow you.
I'll pass that.
Okay? That's a pass. She's used one of the 4. Pick another clue.
Number 7.
Number 7. In England in 1975, a boy stabbed himself to death when he believed he was becoming one.
Yeah, I'll give that.
Okay. Spoilers. Our first subject can't be categorized. We had a lot of trouble. So we're going to leave it at that. Here is the first clue for you. In England in 1975, a boy stabbed himself to death when he believed he was becoming one. All right, let's hear from spoiler number 1.
A devil?
Wrong. That's $100 for you, Janet. Let's go to spoiler number 2, Dr. Keeler.
Werewolf.
You don't have to repeat it. We heard it the first time. You were right the first time also. Nice going, Dr. Keeler. You just won yourself $100. And you've made an enemy of Janet McGirt. But let's hear what Dr. Freeman in spoiler booth number 3 has to say. Your answer.
Werewolf?
I had never heard that story that was reported, but obviously the doctors have. You got the right answer, and you win $100. And we are left with girl against girl, you and Dr. Iseri. But you've got $100 in cash, and you've given away 1 clue. Pick another.
Number 8.
Number 8. Some Germans thought they could use these against the Allies in World War II in a last-ditch effort to win the war.
Yeah, I'll give that.
Minus the accent. All right. Let's see what Dr. Iseri does with this. Let's bring her back. Dr. Iseri, here is the next clue. Some Germans thought they could use these against the Allies in World War II in a last-ditch effort to win the war. What's your answer?
A werewolf.
Dr. Iseri, you're right. You just won $100, and I don't know how the spoilers did it. They're really hot today. That doesn't augur well for our champions, but who knows? You may get another crack at them in this half hour. You need a stake. No, a silver bullet for a werewolf. Silver bullet is what you need to kill him. We're going to take a break for a commercial right now, and then we're coming back with more on Double Dare, so you stay right where you are.
On the next World Poker.
.com. Touch and be touched.
Back in her booth, Janet McGirt with $6,150 in cash, and now she faces this challenger. Gene, who is it?
Challenging Janet is Cliff Robert.
Hello, Cliff.
Hello, Alex. How are you?
I am well. How you feel?
I feel fine, thank you.
All right, tell me about yourself.
Well, I have a manufacturing business, and I'm a part-time student, and I'm a liberated husband specializing in vacuum cleaning.
What's a liberated husband?
Well, that's a husband whose wife goes to school, and he shares part of the duties.
Now, what are your studies? What are you studying?
In law.
You're taking law.
Right. So is she.
So is she?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does that make it easier to study and work on things?
Well, what it makes it easier to do is I'm really only a few months away from my main ambition, which is to be a go-getter. I'm going to take her to work and go get her.
Okay. Good luck to you on the program.
Thank you.
You're going to have to go get the champion, and you're going to have to score $500 before she does in order to replace her as our champ. Now, I mentioned a little while ago that some of you might be joining us for the first time. Here's how we play the game. We show our contestants clues one at a time on a big board over here to help them identify a subject. Now, the clues get easier as we go along. The first player to buzz in with the right answer wins $50 and earns the right to make a dare. You'll see how that works as we start things off right now by showing you, the viewers, the answer to our very first subject. Here it is. Players, the subject is a fictional character. Good luck. Clue number 1. He fell asleep next to the fireplace and burned off his feet. Number 2. This character kicked his father in the nose the moment he was able to move around. Number 3. He was created by Carlo Lorenzini in 1883. Number 4. His father sold the only coat he owned in order to buy a spelling book for this character, and Janet McGirt comes in.
Pinocchio.
Yeah, that's it. You got $50 in cash. You've taken the lead, Janet. Nice going. Are you familiar with the Pinocchio story?
Walt Disney's version.
Walt Disney's version? Oh, I thought you mentioned you had a 6-year-old...
Well, everything today is Walt Disney's version.
Everything is Walt Disney's version. Okay, you're leading with $50. It's dare time. Here is the dare clue for you to look at. In the movie version of his story, the Walt Disney version, his best friend's name was Lampwick, the laziest and naughtiest boy at school. Now, do you want to take the dare, show that clue to Cliff, and gamble that he won't know the right answer? Because if he doesn't, you pick up an additional $100.
I'll show it to him.
Good. Let's bring Cliff in. Janet got the right answer. She has taken the dare. And here is the clue for you, Cliff. 5 seconds to look at this. What's your answer?
Pinocchio.
You are right. You are right. You prevent Janet from picking up the 100, and you acquire $50 and make it a tie game. And now we're going on to another subject, and this time it's an activity. An activity. Janet doesn't like that, but let's see if she changes her mind when she sees the first clue. We'll open the doors, and here's what we find. Incredibly, Roger English of La Jolla, California, reportedly did it to 3,000 girls in only 8 hours. Edie Roger. Number 2, monkeys love to do it. Janet.
Kissing.
Yeah. That's it. Another $50 taking you to $100. You got the first correct answer in this subject, and it's dare time. Here is the clue. Clue number 3. In Halethorpe, Maryland, it is illegal for it to last more than 1 second. Don't want to live there, but what are you going to do with this clue? You want to show it to Cliff?
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
All right. A lot of the people in the audience were saying, give it to him, and that's what she's going to do right now. You've got 5 seconds to look at this dare clue. Cliff, here it is. Do you have an answer for me?
Push-ups.
Push-ups. No. We close you off. Janet gets $100 more. She doubles her prize winnings to this point. Goes to $200, and it's double dare time. And here's what the show is all about. Janet, a double dare clue for you to look at. A famous Rodin sculpture depicts this activity and is named for it. You've got $200. You could go to $400. if the double dare is taken and it works. What are you going to do?
Oh, I hope he doesn't know too much about sculpture. I'll dare. Double dare.
All right. He's got the 200 for 50. She's taken the double dare. Let's see if you can narrow the gap here with this clue.
I've got it.
Are you sure?
The Kiss.
The Kiss, right. Kiss is the activity. And Cliff, you picked up $100. You now have $150. You trail Janet by just 50, which is one correct answer on Double Dare, and we are going to get a correct answer when we go to our next subject after these messages of importance.